everybody. Still a lot of people are joining. It's incredible. Really, I'm shocked to see the numbers, guys. It's impressive. And for the people, of course, that was with us in the last days, we had an incredible event here in Dubai. Massive Zoom. This is the first massive Zoom. And I am very, very proud to welcome you all here in the first global call of XERA. Before starting, I want to introduce shortly myself. My name is Diego Endrizzi. I'm Italian. I'm proudly XERA, and I'm here as a global head of sales for, of course, XERA International. It's an important day today. It's really beautiful to see all, of course, all these people join from different parts of the world. So I want to welcome you all, everybody, on this first global call. All the people that are hearing us from Canada, from Latin America, Mexico, Colombia. We have many countries connected, Costa Rica, where I spent a few years of my life. Incredible country, incredible people. All the European people in the call tonight, incredible German, Austria, Switzerland, France, Spain, Italy, all the countries. We have really a lot of people and still growing the number, incredible. So let's spend few minutes before of course, starting to welcome you all also for the Asian market that is here with all of us. Incredible to see all of you here. I try to scroll a little bit through the people that are hearing, the people that are connecting, and I see numbers and numbers and numbers. It's incredible to see all these people together in a beautiful Zoom. That's the right approach. That's the right way to start. So really congratulations to all of you to be here. Congratulations to join the first event online of XERA. Today you will hear a lot of information, a lot of spectacular information from really high quality people. So please make sure to prepare the ambient, to have the full focus, to stay connected. We try to give our best to all of you to have all the information. Take notes, because in the next days, next weeks, next month, you will have the chance to stay a lot connected with all the corporate team of XERA, all the people that, of course, will share with you the information, the training. So we are still growing, incredible. Guys, very proud to be here, and thank you to give me the chance to be in front of thousands of people tonight. Incredible. But let's go straight to the point. I don't want to lose time. We have a lot of information to share, and before starting, I want to say that in the past months and weeks, I met very powerful people. And one of the people that impressed me more than all the others is a leader, is an international global speaker. He's a mentor for thousands of people in many countries in the world. He is a person who have years of experience in developing of course, leadership and developing people all over the world. He has the, of course, peculiarity to take small business and bringing and developing this business until reaching $billions. So a powerful person, an incredible leader. It's coming every single day more connected to us, connected to me, and it becomes a friend. Wonderful person, very proud to invite him here on this global and the first global call of XERA, Werner Kaiser. Thank you, Werner, to be here with us. Thank you, everybody.
Werner Kaiser. Zera, Zera, lighting up the world, we stand as one. Zera, Zera, changing lives. In the heart of the night, we ignite the light. Lights are eyes calling, hear the thunder, feel the might. Together we rise, and the challenges we thrive, turning dreams into reality. We're alive. Zera, we are the movement, we are the tide, changing lives. In Zera we unite, through the highs and lows. We ride, Zera with us, feel the pride. Every phrase, every voice, in Zera finds a choice. In unity we find strength, in action rejoice. We are the wave of change, the future is bright. With Zera's flames we light up the night. Zera, we are the movement, we are the tide, changing lives. In Zera we unite, through the highs and lows. We ride, Zera with us, feel the pride. Zera, we are the movement, we are the tide, changing lives. In Zera we unite, through the highs and lows. We ride, Zera with us, feel the pride.
So, a very warm welcome. Diego, thanks a lot for this fantastic introduction. So I'm very happy to be here in this call tonight with all of you, because what we will experience tonight is something spectacular, I would say. And like Diego also have mentioned it before, we just had the last few days, very exciting days here in Dubai. So people were flying in from all over the world. On the 24th to 25th, we had the top leader meeting with many of the best people worldwide in our industry. And then, of course, a few days more on the 26th and 27th. In total, 1,200 people have joined us to experience what we will experience this evening in the Zoom call. Of course, you cannot transmit all this information, what we could share there in 4 days within 1 hour or 1.5 hours. That's not possible. But you already can say up front, this is something where thousands over thousands and hundreds of thousands or even millions of people were waiting on it to bring something to the world which is really serving the people out there, which is bringing solutions, fantastic products, real world projects. And this, of course, is the foundation to create something in the market which was never done before, never seen before. So what I could recognize, of course, with those people which were with us together in these events, they were very, not just impressed, really excited, because it was never seen before that something like that can be done. But let us go step by step through. Also a few from the organizational side, a few informations. So hopefully you have logged in already with your language. So this Zoom call gets translated in 9 different languages. It's German, it's Spanish, it's Italian, French, Arabic, Russian, Hindi, Vietnamese, and Greek. So just for technical reasons, it's not possible to add more languages, because basically we would need much more languages, because like you've seen, thousands over thousands of people have joined this call already. And I know that this, of course, is just the starting point of a journey where the most people will be very surprised in which direction this will grow. It will outperform everything in the whole industry. And this have a lot of reasons. And for that reason, of course, we want to go step by step through. So, of course, a general disclaimer, this have to be in place, because it's all the time the same, and there's a big possibility. There's also all the time the other side. It's like yin and yang. And so everyone have to stay with his own serenity and decide for his own if something is good or not good. So this just is a basic information. So, and what we have experienced in Dubai here the last few days was the starting point into a new era, something never done before. And I think everyone here in this call have all the time this dream and this wish to build something which stays for years, for centuries, which is going in a size where everyone is happy afterwards with that. And exactly this was the goal of that what we will see now. And when you want to grow big, so really big, and of course with your existing communities, with all your people which will join you within the next weeks, months and years, then you have to have a lot of things in place. Without these things, it's not possible to make it happen. The first thing what you need is, of course, massive manpower. So that means you need the unbelievable infrastructure, and otherwise it's not to do. So just have got the information that there are a few challenges with translation. So right now they try to fix that. So will be fixed on the way, hopefully. So you're back. Sorry for this short interruption, but this had to get fixed. So hopefully all translations are fixed now and or will be fixed during the call so that nobody is missing anything. Anyway, this call will be recorded. So if your language is not working on the proper way, then of course afterwards with the recording, this still can be done. So it means everyone here for sure, when you're a long time in this industry, had all the time the wish to really build up big. And for that, of course, a few things have to be in place, which are basic requirements to make that happen. So when you really want to build up in a scale that your community and your upcoming community have basically no limitations, no borders, then you have to bring the right things together. The one thing that the company have to make these things happening, that the perfect environment is built up, is of course massive manpower. So a massive infrastructure from the technical sides, as in all directions. Then of course you need people on the corporate side with enormous experience. So not just people who think who have experience, or like it is so many times out there in the markets, people who've just was reading a lot of books and was reading a few, they have looked up a few YouTube videos by themselves and then want to create something spectacular. You need people that have shown over years or even centuries that they are able to do it. So those people you need in place. Then of course you need liquidity, because otherwise it's also not to do, because on the way you will need it. And when you bring all of those things together on one point, then and only then you have the possibility and the foundation to bring a community to number one. And this was the main intention of that what we see now. So to bring all those strengths which are existing everywhere together on one point and make out of that something what never was done before. So that means not to compete with others, come together and based on this foundation to create something, an environment that everyone in this industry sees something what was never done before, and of course can really grow big afterwards. In addition, of course, you need an outstanding product portfolio with a huge demand, with a huge need in the markets, and this also, of course, is here in place. But of course, we will go through that step by step. And when this all is done, then you are setting new standards in the industry. That means you are leading the industry, and for that reason, and you will for sure understand after this call, when there is stated division number one, this is not just states or a phrase or something like that. There is no question about it. So when you see during this call the facts, what is done, what is prepared, what is made, what is in place, you will understand this company, XERA, will outperform everything in this industry which was ever seen before. And for that reason, of course, it was important and necessary to bring the people together who are able to do that. So with a common vision, so with the right, understanding of things. Also, of course, which is very important, with the right intention. So just people who really want to do something for the people out there, because everyone who is looking a little bit with open eyes into the world have recognized for sure that a lot of things are changing. And a lot of things out there in the world are not changing for the better. So to really create something that everyone can build up on that, something for himself, for the family, for his loved ones. And this is the intention. And for that, everything have to be perfect. Everything have to build it up correct. And exactly with those people together and with you together, this will be possible. So, and for that reason, huge communities was joining together. And of course, here in Dubai, during this event, in the first moment, of course, a lot of people were a little bit surprised that it's happening because it was never done before, like said in the beginning. So normally there's this competition thinking. So here, when communities like that are coming together and understand together we can do it, only together we can do it, then you can create out of that a real miracle. So different communities have joined to each other, to one point together. So one community, 830,000 users, the second one, 630,000 users. Then of course, it's just started community, but very, very good on the way with around 20,000 users, and the fourth one with 450,000 users. And they have committed each other also here in Dubai to work together and reach the goal, to go to number one. Also, of course, with this massive setting in the background. So, and for that reason, of course, just that we go mentally a little bit in this direction, that we feel a little bit, show you the corporate video of XERA, which also understates a little bit the message, the goal, what is behind, and just feel in, I think it's just beautiful.
Sometimes to aim for bigger targets and achieve greater milestones, you need to be bold and stick together. History is full of examples that show us how to unite. It's one of the secrets to personal success, love, family, business. Everything becomes more achievable when you are together. We chose the crossroads. We reached the apex and entered the future at full throttle. This is Zera, where hundreds of professionals, communities, and projects come together to build the strongest community for self-sustained businessmen in a world of artificial intelligence. This is the real instinct, Zera. The bold move.
Yeah, just fantastic. I hope you like it the same like I love it. So that means XERA is the merger of these communities, and to the start of XERA means that we have already all together a community of unbelievable, spectacular 2.2 million users. So that means this is not something in the size like it is many times out in the market, which is starting out from a garage somewhere. So this is on the start already one of the biggest companies in our industry. But this is just the starting points. So we will see in the next days, weeks and months, also a lot of others which will join, huge communities. So the goal is to bring everything together and to create something for everyone out there, which is really serving humanity based on the products and services and all those things which we will bring in place together. Also, of course, what is needed when you build huge and when you build big and you have a huge community, you need, of course, an office where the people can come together, meet each other, speak with each other, make meetings together. And also, of course, this was prepared. And what you will see now is the representative office of XERA. And just have a look. So to really understand, this is not made for try something or whatever. Everything is prepared to create something what was never done before. So have a look, XERA Community Office. Yeah, what I should say, representative office in Dubai, XERA community office, and of course, a lot of people were here already in the last 2-3 days to visit the office, to have a look. And it's really spectacular. It's one of the most prestige towers in Dubai, with a lot of offices and meeting rooms, of course, where the communities can come together. Unbelievable 1,500 square meter in the 46th floor of the Ubora Tower. And of course, you also are very welcomed if you want to visit the office. Of course, it's important first to send an email and say, okay, I'm coming, because it also have to get organized. But this is made to go huge, because you will see then, based on the foundation, how it's done and what is prepared, that this is the consequence out of it. And our mission, of course, but that we are coming a little bit later, is a huge one. And also the vision, of course, which is a result out of that. So we are starting in XERA with 2.2 million users from the beginning on. And yeah, but it's, like I say, just the beginning for that what is coming up in the next weeks, days and months. So what are the market sectors of XERA? We have in our marketplace hardware and software solutions for many, many people out there, which are driven by the real world economy, which is very, very important. Then, of course, blockchain and tokenization projects, you will see a little bit later in a few minutes. And of course, to bring all those things into the world, all these benefits and possibilities and advantages is used affiliate marketing and direct sales. So everyone have also the possibility who would like to do that, to build out of that a business with a spectacular benefit plan, which is not just fair. Also, when people are doing and building up their community, it's getting really nice. Huh? So the market where we're operating are the biggest industry, the biggest upcoming industry in the next centuries. So if on one side here, the hardware and software solutions, just to give an example, just in the year 2022, were sold globally around 1.3 billion smartphones. But the next era of smartphones, where just the hype have started, are smartphones which are blockchain based with integrated blockchain features. And so XERA, with his cooperation partners, with his service providers, is one of the first companies which brings something like that to the market. So this is like have a glass of water in the middle of the desert. So a lot of people want to have it, and through XERA, with a lot of other things, there's the possibility to get access to some spectacular hard and software solutions. Then, of course, other software solution, you know that the trading market out there in the market is worth billions. And there's, of course, a forecast that by 2013, only software solutions for trading in different directions will reach a market volume of around $15 billion. So it's huge. And of course, the biggest industry within the next centuries is based on blockchain and tokenization. So the whole world is going now in this direction. So possibly you've recognized also the huge players, the big players in the market like BlackRock and all the others. They also have started now to communicate that this is their direction for the future, because they know what's coming next. They know what is the big thing. But of course, like it is many times, from all those institutions, sometimes it's not made for everyone. So XERA is opening the door to the normal people out there to get access and get connected to real world projects in the area of tokenization. Just to give you an idea, the forecast says until 2030, 10% of the global GDP will be done in tokenization. So it's huge, it's unbelievable. And this will happen in the next years. It has started already, so in the middle of this procedure already, but the big time of these things we are very close to it, that it really takes off. So that means this is the perfect environment to build huge. Also with that you will see during this presentation. And of course, for that you need very, very strong service providers. And we just would like to pick out 3 of them within our call tonight. So the first one, layer K, a revolutionary 360-degree ecosystem, fully decentralized, with a lot of use cases, basically unlimited possibilities when we talk about use cases, tokenization platform, swap the upcoming DEX, which is done in a way like never done before. So it's just groundbreaking. So, and like started before, Neo1, one of the first crypto native digital banks. So something what everyone needs out there, which have something to do with blockchain. So only this is already something what gives the foundation that millions over millions of people will join XERA. Yeah? So that means a very, very strong service provider, and the other one, Quantwise, an exceptional software based on artificial intelligence, which is creating results which the most people never ever have seen before in their life, never have experienced. So that we all see a little bit more about what XERA will bring to the world, to the communities out there. I want to give over to the first one, and this is one of our service provider, which is bringing a lot of the foundation of the fundaments insights, and this is layer K. So for that reason, I am very, very thankful that we have now as guests with us these two people. So possibly only one is joining right now, and the second one will come to us later in the call. So, but that we understand what it all is, we have to ask ourselves, what is layer K? And those people, of course, will answer that very clear in the best possible way, and it's just mind-blowing, so we can be very, very happy. And so I would like to introduce to you the corporate blockchain advisor and business developer and also for business development of layer K, Magister Erwin Doctor. So Erwin, you're already with us in the call.
Yes. Hi, Werner. It's a pleasure to be here. It was a very intense intense week. I'm very happy to see all the process, what we achieved in such a short time. Layer K, we talked already about layer K. We will talk in a few seconds a little bit more in detail what it means. But before, I would like to speak about some numbers about the two companies and what happened in the last few weeks and months. So if we see here some interesting numbers about Neo Centec, you know that Neo and the former Scenic had an amazing merge to help each other in the blockchain technology and also in the area of fintech with the native crypto bank that it's in the start position. This Neo Centec, the company, have 100 team members that are focusing on blockchain and developments. Then we have our own layer 1 EVM blockchain. EVM means that it's all written in Solidity, which is the language that is also on Ethereum, on the Binance Smart Chain, on a lot of other ones. And it's very easy for developers, if they have done and worked already on Solidity, to take this and implement this on our blockchain. Of course, tokenization projects that we had with different areas, which was very interesting to talk with all these different let's say projects. We will hear also a little bit later about what we have done so far. Then the Nomo app, a decentralized app, and then our tier 1 audits for Reos, for example, who is our watchdog since a long time and is checking everything step by step what we are doing to be compliant. Then we have a hardware which with our hub that is helping us then in the future to work on a decentralized exchange with a hardware device. On the other side, we had the Elphi group, which were very interesting to talk for the first time in half a year ago. And I realized very quick that the knowledge and the experience of this group was very close to what we have done. They have now at the moment 180 team members. They are a massive TVL very, very strong in market making. Together, also one of the strong things, the hybrid minting protocol, hardware manufacturing for phone. They have also hardware devices, the launchpad and 2-axis. I think these are one of the strongest parts. And now, after a lot of talks and seeing the possibilities that we had and the strengths in different areas, we decided also not just XERA, but also here in LEA-K to join forces and to push forward and to elevate the limit. If we go to the next slide. Yeah, because of this, just a quick message that I just received, that all languages are again available. So now also Zoom is adapting, which is great. I think as Diego was already saying, numbers are very high, and with all the different languages is quite a challenge also for them. But we are doing our sorry for this inconvenience, but as you see, all different people are working together to create this Zoom for all our customers, and so we are doing our best. So, and as you see, now it's time for unity, and with this quote, I would like to open the next slide, the video of our new baby, LEA-K.
Everything is changing, and now it's real. Power is not only central, not anymore. They space to build, thrive, and stand out. Step by step, layer by layer. Imagining the future, it's just like spying by a keyhole. And we're looking at it right now. Our key is called knowledge. Live the blockchain projects with your hands on the future. Join a community of millions, aiming for a fast, scalable, decentralized, and energy-efficient environment. Find no excuses. Mint your future. LEA-K Knowledge Fund.
Great. So Layer, it's for us, as you know, a layer 1 blockchain. It's representing our blockchain and IT, let's say, developments. And the K stands for the key. So it's the key for the future. And so we are trying to achieve our goals now with this collaboration even faster. And I'm really looking forward for the next months and years. As you see, of course, the disclaimer we need to put, we are not giving any financial recommendations. And you can see it then afterwards a little bit more clear in our hardware in PDF that we are then sharing with everybody. And here are some details about what we're doing in LEA-K. So there's a layer 1 blockchain. If you see our blockchain have more than 30,000 transactions per second. If you compare it with Visa or MasterCard, they're doing globally at the moment, I think around 25,000. So this was our aim, to come as close as possible. Then our single sign-on solution, 2axis.io. I think this is a very strong tool then for the future. This will be the registration platform, which is connecting all different other platforms on 2axis as a perfect overview, and also the KYC, so that you have one single registration for everything. Then, of course, the unique business and social inclusion, the hardware products that we have now combined, not just the hub, also now all the minting devices and 2 different phones. This will be all LEA-K products. And the decentralized liquidity pools, tokenization platform, and our hybrid minting protocol that we will talk also in a few minutes. Here also some facts and figures. Our institutional funding partner is the Maineo Group, We have now 20 products in our ecosystem and more than 750,000 users at the moment. But I think just with this collaboration, the numbers can grow up very, very fast. We have now, with all these communities in XERA, 2.2 million. And so we are trying now to grow even faster. More than 500 people now working on our project. We have an office also in Dubai, in MR1. It's our LEAK office, so happy to visit. Yeah, so these are the general facts. Next slide, please. Now we are coming to our blockchain solution. Here's some overview. I don't want to go too much in detail, but of course a decentralized blockchain with a smart chain, unique minting protocol, no neographical limitations. We speak about the transactions per second, 30,000 per second, high liquidity demand, and the full we are putting all together to have the maximum output. Now the big question was, how are we combining, especially with Elphi, with Nick in the past, how are we doing now the next few steps? How are we combining all these ecosystems? And there is a 30 days plan, so that after the 30 days, we will combine tokens of these both companies together to one super infrastructure token. The name we will announce soon. And we will put these tokens together to one really strong infrastructure token, and I will explain then later why and how the tokenomics will work. Here, the project tokenomics merge allocation will be 20%, and now the interesting part, the minting protocol, 80%, and this will help extremely this infrastructure token to grow. Here also token listings, not just on one or two exchanges. We'll try to list on a lot of exchanges, also on CoinMarketCap, and to have a perfect overview of what is happening in our token that we are producing. Happy to push this forward. Here's some products. So we'll have on one side the swap, Launchpad, DAO, then TradeDex, the LLAK Sencon, NeaK Wallet. There will be a lot of products that we will offer now in the next few weeks and months, and are happy then to announce this during the year and showing you the developments that we are doing in with the LEAK team. Important here also, I was mentioning one of the products will be our Launchpad. Launchpad, very important, especially for projects that we are developing new tokenization models, new projects here. For example, 3 gaming, 2 metaverse project, 1 NFT marketplace. We will have also real estate projects on this Launchpad, and 1 decentralized exchange that will come end of summer, that we are working very, very hard to finalize this. To access our single sign-on, maybe we can go to the next page. Yes, perfect. Single sign-on, this will be actually our main door, and we will register first on this page. There will be the one-time KYC that we need to do, and then you have access to XERA, to LEAK, to also in the future then to a lot of different other Web3 applications, 1,500, and this all before June 2024. So this will be your door to success, hopefully, and we are very happy then also to provide this technology for this. Here a small overview. I don't want to go too much in detail with our social inclusion solution, but I think it's good to show it, to have an overview how we will connect from 2 axes, overall to our, let's say, XERA portal, but also to our Layer K shop, and to all the possibilities that we have connected to our hardware devices, and all the storage solutions that we will offer also. Here are a quick overview so that you see it visually also about our hardware products. If we go next slide, just to see the beauty of our developments, not just the hub, but also all the two different phones that we will have, one in a let's say more Apple style, the other one more in a Samsung style. So we have two different phones, and also our minting devices then to produce our tokens for the future. Here are the projects that we have already on our blockchain. Some tokenization projects that we will talk. We have on the Sido, which is our real estate project that we have in Austria, in Graz. An amazing location. We're very close to the highway, where you have a perfect connection for people to visit, not just the gastronomy part, but also a supermarket and apartments and flats that you can have also for workers, but also for people and tourists to stay there. On the other side, we have Woo, which is our platform like Uber, but for private jets. And in combination with the loyalty token called Avinok, 5 Rings, which is one of the very interesting, I'm very connected to the sports, that 5 Rings is a media company that is purchasing also clubs, soccer clubs, basketball clubs, and is distributing the media rights, but also helping the clubs to develop and get more exposure. They have Sibona, which is one of the latest purchases and acquisitions, and they are helping the club to develop. Sibona have an amazing story from the past. Dusan Petrovic, which was playing at that time against Michael Jordan. So a very interesting story. This is part of not just the clubs, but also the sports academies that they are building all around the world. And last but not least, another project is Nomo, which is our decentralized app, and with the messenger included that can send not just messages, but also crypto from name to name. So you don't need to copy an address, you don't need to copy a QR code, you can send just a message, you go on asset send, and then you're connected directly with your wallet to send crypto assets. Now to our hybrid minting protocol, which is, I think, an amazing development. And we will speak now a little bit about it and what is so special on it. Here you see as an overview, this is important. We will discuss now in the next few weeks in detail. There will be a lot of trainings from all the top leaders to explain everything, to make it more clear. So there is on the one side the virtual machine or the hardware that you can buy from Layer K. This gives you the access to be able then to stake or to lock then the tokens that you need to buy as a second step on the exchanges. So you have to buy on one side the infrastructure token. This will be our new token. And then you can decide which other tokenization project you're interested in. If it's the NRT, if it's Sido, if it's Woo, you will have all the possibilities then to do a dual staking. And with this, you can have on one side the infrastructure token, and on the other side, the project that you like. And then you will have the minted, let's say, token from the ecosystem token, and of course the minted token from the projects that you decide. And these tokens we will all list on different exchanges, and I think this is an amazing support for the infrastructure token that will help the whole community to really push in the right direction. Yeah, here I think I can hand over then slowly back, because this is an overview about the different products that are offered from XERA, Layer K, but also Neo1, which is our crypto native bank. But I will hand over now to Werner.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I think everyone could feel already, of course, it was just a teaser what Layer K is able to do and what to bring to the markets. But I think everyone have understood already that's huge. And now I would like to give over to the next service provider and one of the first crypto native digital banks worldwide, like spoken before. This is a global need in the meantime. So this bridge between fiat and crypto and the way around. And those people which have built that up have worked on that many, many years to make that happen. And now, of course, this will also support the whole community in its development. So I'm very happy and very thankful to give it over to someone which you know since more than 10 years. He have built up huge communities over the last 25 years. He's a real expert in fintech. And so he can share a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge with us. And I also love it to have him here in the call with us, because he's absolutely integer. So that means he's working day and night to make the big things happen. So for that reason, big welcome to Jean-Luc Pin, Chief Sales Officer of the MyNeo Group. Jean-Luc, you're
Thank you, Werner. Thank you very much. Thank you for your introduction. And for sure, you know, knowing you for so many years allowed me to understand your status as a person, your integrity, your professionalism, and you know, we got all the way so far to this place, and I really believe that we stand in a point where lots of people in the world would like to be, because we will be actually changing many industries with what we're doing. And I just wanna know before starting, if you're all engaged. There is a little button at the bottom of your screen. Raise your hand if you're really engaged with this. Besides the technical problem, push the button and show me. I want to see that number increase right now. Guys, if you're here with me, I want to see that number increase to thousands and thousands. Come on. If you're really engaged, I want to see that. Now we went from 100 hands raised to 1,000 in a second. Let me take a video of this, because this is really cool. And you will share this with all your people, because when you are engaged, when you have your mind on the things, you can understand, you can bring home the need, you know, the content and the power of knowledge, because without that, you're just a spectator. And being a spectator is like watching television. So I want to see more hands raised. Go at the bottom of your screen, click, keep pressing that hand. Come on, don't stop. I want to see it raised. And then I move on this. And so to the next slide, guys, while you engage yourself with this, who is MyNeo Group? Our company is a fintech giant. We are under our umbrella, tens of companies. Every company is actually working to actually get the best out of a special niche of a market. We got many licenses. We work, next slide please. We work worldwide in, let's say, revolutionizing, reshaping the fintech market, because now after 15 years since the birth of Bitcoin, all this gold rush that where people jump into cryptos and many things, it's time to regulate the market, make it more safe, make it more, let's say, understandable, easy to use for the people. So all we do is actually trying to melt and to put together fintech, regular banking with digital banking, creating some fintech revolutionary services. And that's one of the reasons why we got engaged with all this new venture with XERA. Next slide, please. So we stand on 15 licenses. We have a banking license, crypto license. We are one of the first companies in Europe to have the MiCA license, which is the new crypto regulations, and many, many, many others. We have more than 1 million active users with our white label services, and we work in a team with more than 300 people. We are certified ISO, and we stand on 5 big offices where actually we try to actually compartmentate our action, because it's very important to be specialized. Details is everything. But I don't see those hands raised. I want to see you keep raising that hand, because it means you are engaged. Come on, guys. Keep going on the next slide. So just exploring very briefly my new group fintech universe. It's not easy in a quick Zoom, especially after we actually break down Zoom technology. It was unbelievable. I will tell this to my nephews in the future. But, my new group, it's actually a mixture of, as I said, banking solution with regular finance, asset management, crypto, and all sorts of other, let's say, solutions and companies around this, because we want to ease. Our vision and our mission is to ease this transition from the world we all come, so regular money, regular finance, to this world where we are actually getting and diving more and more in. Come on. So yeah, as I said, also on top of this, we do asset management. We have a family office in Monaco. We manage something around 4 billion in euro assets with in-house strategies with forex options, managing real estate, and also physical assets like jets, boats, and much more. Next. So it's not easy, as I said before, summarizing what we do exactly, because when I look at those raised hands, I can see 8,000 people in the Zoom and only 1,600 hands. So I want engagement, guys, because that engagement fuels me up and fuels you up too. So that's my boys, So foundation is taking something that is already, maybe in place, make it better. And the process that you do that, you actually come up with new ideas and new solutions. So to do that, we need strategic collaborations. We collaborate with tens and tens of top-notch companies around the world. And this is one of the reasons why we got to this incredible, unbelievable, never seen before idea of the first crypto-native digital bank in the world, Neo1. You will see Neo1 everywhere starting February 4th. We aim to something between 50 and 100 million users around the planet. We are already starting in Europe on the get-go. Then we're going to go towards India, Central South America, and Africa up to the end of this year, and much more is going to come. So the idea of Neo1, it's one app with inside banking and crypto, multiple IBANs, the possibility of buying and sell crypto with Lightning Network inside the same digital container, and also on top of this, rewards on crypto cards. So you're going to have a Visa crypto card, 2 different kind of MasterCards on the bank account, like a debit one and a prepaid one. Also services like the possibility of, if you register as a business in Neo1, creating your offers to your customers, send them straight away, send the invoice, get paid, bam, in 1 second, guys. It's something, as I said, never seen before. And on top of this, we want to create something that makes people's life easy. So you're going to have 3,500 home bankings and financial institutions inside Neo1, fully consultable. So you can go through your home banking, your statements and so forth of 3,500 banks inside one app. You don't have to keep going in and out. And then we're going to have also something that will help accounting, because with enrichment, with all this solution on the banking part, you will see where you spend your money without losing track. And one more important thing of Neo1 is that it stands on our gas and utility token. It's called Neo Credit. NRT is the acronym. NRT is going to be the key of the functioning of Neo1. So you'll be able to pay products and services. You can, burning tokens, have staking, and also get rewards. And on top of this, have the chance to actually pay the gas fees while you use all these kind of services. So keep going. And so I think to this part, I will give my word back to Werner, but I want to share with you one last thing, because you saw what happened when I asked you, please raise your hand. We got to more than 2,000 raised hands, guys. We are here to be united, to make a path together. We at Minio Group started to invest in this project and in this idea because we believe that the future of digital, of blockchain and all these fintech services is community, and community is key. And to be community, we must be united. And in the transition part, we must be very diplomatic, understand where we go, know each other, share, become bigger as groups, local groups in the different countries. We have a chance here. It's a multi-billion chance, but it's also a chance to leave a legacy. We want to do something lasting. So that's why we came in and we work with all the other companies that came on board. So guys, please stay tuned because a lot of new stuff will come in and we are in the right place with the right people at the right time. Thank you very much. I leave the word to Werner.